country, we're developed in some way, and we're not developed in certain ways.
Yes.
Does that make sense? And it's like there needs to be a balance. There needs to be an understanding of like what can we do? What can we do? And a lot of problems that we have in Africa, I believe, that I've seen is they memorize things. So when they're learning things, it's memorization, not understanding. Does that make sense? So when you teach them things, they'll say it exactly. Hey, how are you? You okay? Everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. And you're like, do you know what it means?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like hefty. Like they memorize these things.
You know, I'll say one thing, like, you know, that there's this whole, I'm a firm believer of you need to go back to your country, help out, blah, blah. However, I think people will say that, yet sit on the backside in the UK and do nothing.
Absolutely.
Right? So if you look at people like Barack Obama, whatever, they did a lot of community development. They did a lot of grassroots stuff in their 20s, 30s, 40s to get them to where they are now.
Yeah.
So they did all of that stuff. So you see someone who doesn't want to do all of that, right? And then they will just turn up one day and be like, yeah, I've got 2 degrees, I've got a master's in this, I've got a PhD in this. It doesn't matter. Like, I came from the UK or America. Because of that, I've seen everything and I've got a bit of money, so I need to become. But you have a massive community in the UK or whatever you're from in the diaspora. If you can't get people together in the UK,
I hope you guys are.
You have no hope. Those people are difficult. Those people are difficult. So this is your training ground. Like, do stuff in the community, bring people together. But like, once you start doing that and you actually making things happen, you can then move on to organizations, corporates, governmental kind of positions. You know what I mean? You see a guy going from Tesco's or taxi driver for Uber, and then now he's a minister telling you what to do. But come on, man. What kind of a government is that? What kind of country is it? You know what I mean? Where
I think the president that we have was actually a bus driver in America. Imagine that.
So what kind of a country? You know what I mean? Like, so we need to give these positions credibility.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think I think the reason why it's so funny you said that. I think, did you not know about the Somali girl that was in the Olympics that he?
Yeah. Oh my days.
I think it's a prime example of what you're showing. Like,
take yourself serious, man.
Come on.
Take yourself like what was it called? Oh, what was it?
At least finish it. Right? That pissed me. I was just remembering that. You know that. Wallahi, billah, man. That one global, bro. That went globally viral, man.
Embarrassing. There was this health minister. Yeah. The health minister was in Dubai. You know, and I'm sorry if this is someone's uncle or whatever. Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter. There's no sorry. No. There's no sorry, bro. I'm sorry. There's no sorry, Habib.
He's got a paper. Okay.
Yeah. He's in Dubai, by the way.
He's in Dubai
it's a global health conference represented by some of the biggest countries in the world. Okay, so he's there as a representative of his country. Yeah.
He's passionate. He is so.
You have not seen the video. You have not seen the video, bro. I like to. You know, he starts going like this, yeah. Then he goes to the next page, then the next page, and then he's stuttering, bro. He does not understand what he's reading. This is the health minister. This is the guy that is meant to tell them why there's so many diseases, what's going on, what have you done in the last 5 years, what have you done in the next 10 years? How are they going to rate a country when you
don't even know yourself?
You don't even. The people you put in these positions, they're meant to be good orators. Bro. They're meant to be eloquent. They're meant to have a bit of charisma. You know what I mean? Like,
you're not just representing your country, but you're representing your country on this key specialization, which is one of the most important things for your country.
Reading should not be a biggest issue.
For them, you know what it is? You know what's enough? Is that they've got a bit of money to go to the event. That's more important to them, because if it was important to him, it's not that hard to sit down in the mirror and actually... Because even if you don't know what it is or whatnot, I'm going to train. I'm going to train myself in the mirror, read it 10 times to at least give myself an opportunity. Because if he did not have dignity for his country, have dignity for yourself.
For yourself.
This is being beamed to the whole world. You're making yourself look like a nas.
Yeah, but the problem.
Come on.
The problem with our culture is we allow people to look like nas. We're okay. It's okay to look like nas. If anything, we're all gonna laugh at you. And it's sad.
No, it really is. And you brought up the stuff about Eritrea's political situation, how difficult it is, and 100% it's exactly tied into the point you made, Fatah. Look, the political situation at home, and this is something I don't really talk about much, but you know, the political situation at home might be very difficult. But you put that to the side for now. There's a massive diaspora community here. If you can't do something for your people in this country, or in the States, or in Germany, brother, don't think about back home, bro. Forget that, bro.
They don't need you.
They don't need you, bro.
They don't need you. You're not that important, wallah.
Brother, focus on the fact that you're having girls getting abortions. Focus on the fact that young boys are going into prison in ridiculous numbers. Focus on the fact that the attainment rates, the ambition rates are zero. A young kid, a young Eritrean kid at 15, 16, 17 doesn't have hope in his own future. He doesn't really have much self-confidence in what he can accomplish. Focus on that. Focus on the PTSD in the communities and the mental health issues in the community. Focus on that. Brother, I promise you, there's a lot to focus on. But it's not being addressed, and it's not being focused on. It's not being challenged in the way it's meant to. So inshallah, just in the same way you guys need to for your community, we plan on doing the same with the Eritrean community and the wider East African community, inshallah. I wanted to ask you a question.
Go on, hit me.
Especially, Allahumma barik, someone like Abdi Hamza, New Money H. You are someone, mashallah, you are from an entrepreneurial background, a business background, someone who understands it really well, and understands, even more importantly, I think, in my opinion, the world of marketing, and how those two go hand in hand. Okay, why president? Why not, for example, just like you've got Hulmund Enterprises, Abdi Hamza Enterprises, a corporation that can change the economic and infrastructure framework of your whole country, the way Hulmund has got the capacity to do. Why not something like that? Why politics?
I think it's a very good question. I think number one, companies like Hormuz, Somtel, Golis, Dahabshil, Tawakkal, Amal have been in Somalia for years, been in Somalia for time. The best thing they do is build a building and they put their logo on there and say, oh my God, we've done this for our community. That's not something tangible. One thing I learned in this life as well is once money you make, and there's a benefit of making money, you don't really you don't want to give out that money. It's your money. You worked from it, from your own people. Does that make sense? And to me, it's like, okay, so Hormuz, Somtel, Golis, all these companies have been there in Somalia. Why haven't they built roads?
It's not in their best interest.
Why haven't they built lampposts? Why don't they build
Sewage?
Wi-Fi? Sewage. Why don't they build
What about you?
facilities?
What about you?
So my thought process in that is I could become the richest millionaire if I want to. Is that going to benefit me or take me to somewhere to Jannah? The aim is to go to Jannah. The aim is to see, can I, like now, for instance, a lot of people, what they say in these corporate worlds is, don't you want to leave your legacy? Don't you want to leave something in this world where people can remember you for and whatnot? Do you know what I want to leave? I want to leave people to live normal and fair. Yeah, and I have better hope in my country than I have somewhere here. That's number one. Number two is, alhamdulillah, Allah has given me a brain. Allah has given me opportunities here. Allah has given me education here. Allah has given me networks here. Allah has given me an understanding of an infrastructure, an understanding how things come together. How, okay, cool, you have to work with this guy, you have to negotiate with this guy, you have to delegate with this guy, you have to work with this guy, you have to put this, that in place. For me, the reason why I want to become president is I don't care about the money. So corruption can't touch me. You can't come near me on that. Like, whether you want to bribe me, whether you want to do this and that. I've got money. I know the little value of money, what it gives me. I don't need more.